Good day, everyone. I hope you are all fine and well. So this morning we saw a very crazy gap in the price of DXY. Let me go to the 1 hour time frame to quickly show that to you. Okay, so this is the gap. And as you all know, I was holding a short position on Aussie dollar and Kiwi dollar, which is quite unconventional of me. All right, but you saw this gap. I mean, I didn't do this. I woke up to this morning to seeing this, and that was not quite interesting. I mean, it's not something I want to say, but it is what it is. It happens sometimes. So moving forward, what could have caused that? Dollar weakened as US post signal nuclear leader. And this is what this Bloomberg is saying this morning, that dollar fell as the latest raft of US presidential election polling data showed no clear advantage between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. No clear advantage. That means there's no leader yet. No clear leader yet. And you could see what happened with what we've seen. You can see it's just very tight. 48.5 and 48.4. That's just 0.1 difference. That is not enough. Okay, that's not just one. That's just not enough. So moving to the fundamentals that we have today. Okay, these are all the data we have today. Just the medium impact and the high impact. You see that we only have Japanese New Year bank holiday today. Okay, now jumping into technical part of the session. Because of the, I would say because of that, because today is the closest we will ever be to the what? To the US election. Today will be the closest we will ever be. I'm not sure if there's any other day that will be closest. All right. But today, which is the day before the election, is the closest day we will ever be to the US presidential election. And I think that is why this happened in the market, this massive gap. And let's take a look at it. Let's measure it. How many pips is this? So from here to here, that's around 38 pips. All right. So it tanked very well and it dropped crazily. So this is very well expected. I was expecting something crazy. I don't know why my mind was quite a little bit attached to the market during the weekend. Okay. Honestly, my mind was quite attached to the market. I was like, what is going on? It has never happened to me before. I guess this is the reason. Okay. I guess. I'm not saying this is the reason. I'm not trying to be spiritual or anything right now. I'm just explaining what I feel during the week to you. Okay. I'm not even sure if any of you is even interested in how I feel. Anyways. So moving forward, right now, this is what we have right here as far as dollar index is concerned. However, we need to be very careful right now because number one, you can see right here, I'm definitely not going to take a sell right now. Okay. And the reason is because this particular moving average, at least on the hourly time frame, it has to cross. It has to cross. And yes, it has crossed. But what is another problem that I have right here? I have a gap. Okay, I have what? I have what is called a gap. And I've seen this happen over time. Okay, over time, when there is a gap. All right, I don't like a gap because there is around 45 to 60%. Yeah, I think that's better. That the market will close up this gap. So if I'm taking a short, if I'm taking a sell, if I'm selling dollar right now, that will be me running against what I've known, I've seen happen over and over and over and over and over again in the market. All right. So it's always about experience. Experience is the only thing that you can't buy in this business. Okay. You can't buy it. No matter how good you think you are, you can't. Okay. You literally can't. So I am being very careful and cautious right now because of this gap. And I'm not sure if it's going to close up, but something is telling me that it will. So I've got to be careful. And then coupled with the fact that on the major time frame, the 2 hours, the 4 hours, there's no clear crossover yet. So I'm being very careful right now. Okay, I'm being what? I'm being very careful. As far as the XY is concerned, I think cautious entry, patient is well expected. Okay, it is very, very well expected. We've got to be patient. But by the time, let's say US election come and go. Okay, and we see DXY drop all the way down here. I guess this will be a very good place for me to start taking the sell trade. But this is a very good place for me to start taking this. Let's assume minus the US election and minus the gap, I will 100% take a sell trade right here because on the 1 hour time frame already, I've seen a crossover. Okay. I will take a short position and I will trail it until this particular structure is broken. Then I will definitely take another sell trade and I will feel relaxed. Okay, I will feel relaxed because this is the main structure right at the bottom here. You know, I didn't draw it just for show. Okay, there was a reason why it was there, right? Or it's been there. So you can see right here, we have this main resistance used as support. So if you break below it, I guess it's banana 10. Okay, it's bananas there. So on DXY right now, I'm being very patient. Okay, that is my analysis to you. On DXY, I'm being very patient. So now let's take a look at USD based on today, I've did a little bit of this and that, and I have a plan for top trade setup. So on USD JPY, so first off, we have we have a trend line. Matter of fact, we have multiple trend lines, to be honest with you. Okay, we have multiple trend lines. And you can see we've had one here that the market has already successfully broken it. Okay, this is the first one that we had here. The market has successfully broken it, which is fine. And this is the second one right here, which the market seems to have broken, but not 100% yet. Okay, not 100% yet. So we still have this one right here that I'm waiting on. If the market break below here and pull back, by the time I jump to 1 hour time frame, okay, by the time I jump to the 1 hour time frame, I will be seeing a crossover already. And that would definitely signal a very good short position for me. And by the time that happened, DXY, we have also do what? Successfully cross over each other on the 2 hour time frame. And everything will just be what? Everything will be met successfully for me. Okay, everything with ticks. I like everything ticks. I have a box that I check. Okay. And I've shared it countless of times with you guys, especially for some of you that have been attending my class back to back. Okay. I've shared with you so many times my box, moving average, Fibonacci, support and resistance, trend line, okay, some and chart pattern basically. All right. Those are the things I always love to see before I pick a trade. I'm a price action trader and I trade trend. And that's all I do all day, every day. Okay, all day, every day. So USD so far so good. I'm looking for a possible short position, even though the market is still very bullish because of this particular trend line. Okay, I mean particular supply, particular indicator moving average. And if we go ahead and bring our Ichimoku cloud into the game also, you see that it has already changed direction right at the top here. Okay, you see that it has already changed direction. You can see now we have a bearish cloud at the top. So if we can get below here, pull back, moving average would have crossed each other, and then what's it called again? Ichimoku cloud will also have to just continue the bearish momentum. The reason why I don't use the Ichimoku like that because I'm a trend trader. Ichimoku is a leading indicator. It will forecast what's going to happen in the next couple in the nearest future. It's the only indicator I would say kind of like does that I am familiar with. Okay, there might be other that I don't know about because believe me, guys, I don't know everything. I don't know all the indicators. I don't know all the tools. So the little that I know, the little that I use, those are the one I've mastered. I've taken the past couple of years to master, and I know how to trade them to the letter, and I keep trading them every day. Okay, so right now in the Ichimoku indicates like, okay, we can take a short position, but my moving average is not telling me the same. And you can see right here, we just add RSI indicator also kind of like touch the oversold level. So it's anything below 50% is oversold to me. Okay, so which is not quite cool. So for me now, I would want to see the market to break below here successfully, pull back nicely, then I will look into selling. If none of this happen, then it's all buy for me. Okay, it is all bullish to me. And don't forget, we have FOMC coming this week and US election is tomorrow. So today might not be the day you want to go crazy in the market. I'm just saying. Today might not be the day you want to risk everything. Today might not be the day you want to really open a scalp that you're open to swing. Okay, if you're a scalper, scalp. If you're a swing trader, swing. Don't scalp and swing. Don't open a scalp trade. Don't open a trade that's supposed to be a scalping trade, and then you are willing to leave it to run. In my hand badly. Okay, so on Euro GBP, we took a very good profit last week, and right now it's bouncing up right now. So this could be another time to start looking for a buy trade. As a matter of fact, I would say let's go for it. Honestly, I would say let's go for it. Okay, but the reason why I didn't reply to I had so many DMs on Friday that What of USD Euro GBP? He's going back up. He's doing this. He's doing that. He's doing this. He's doing that. I didn't reply most of them because I knew there are two type of words. There are two type of pullback. We have the what? We have the pattern-like pullback, and we have the impulsive pullback. Okay, this is the kind of pullback that I love to trade, and you know me. You can watch all my videos on YouTube. Okay, this is the kind of pattern. This is the kind of pullback I like. If I see a pullback that is this sporadic, very impulsive, I'm not going to get into it. The caveat is that we have US election coming tomorrow, and we have no news today, and then on Wednesday we have FOMC. So let's see what it's going to look like if you take a buy on Euro GBP. So the stop loss has to be below here. All right. Target has to be at 4-hour resistance. That's 1:4 trades. And I would say, how many people is that? How many people stop loss? That is for 17 pip stop loss. 17 pip stop loss. I would say let's go for it. As a matter of fact, I'm going all in. So give me a minute, let me open the trade. So I just took a buy on Euro GBP right now. So my stop loss is right below here. Okay. And my take profit is, I don't actually have any take profit, but I would say my take profit should be right above here. Okay. So that's that on my end. Let's take a buy on Euro GBP, and that's the first trade of the week. Right. Let's see how this goes. And that is that. Moving forward, I'm going to push this upward now because I already have a trade running on it. Aussie dollar is another trade that closed me out in loss. That was very annoying because of the gap. Okay, because of the gap that happened. And that was not cool. There were no news, there's nothing that instigate this crazy dump. But it did happen, and there was literally nothing I could do about it. I couldn't help the trade. I'm not even allowed to help the trade. I'm only allowed to do what? To watch it run. That's all. And that's exactly what I did. I watched it run its course, and it ran into a loss. Now, this is the plan. Okay, heading this is 1 hour time frame, which I always take a trade on. So we have the market. I left this right here because some of you actually joined me on this trade, or probably you open NZD USD. If you open NZD USD, the trade is still running, right? But as far as euro dollar is, Aussie dollar is concerned, this one actually was very, very, very dramatic. So right now we have a little bit of drama at the top, at the bottom there. Okay, some will call it. It might even be regarded as what as a range band. Okay, but it is a very, very dramatic move. Give or take. So moving forward, the plan is to wait to see higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. For me to start looking, for me to even consider a buy trade. Okay, I have to wait for this pattern right here. Okay, then pull back. Then I'll start looking for buy trade moving forward. Outside of that, the moving average also has to cross over. If it did cross over, then that will be fine. If it doesn't, I guess that will be that. I'll be sitting on my hands and I'll be watching and waiting patiently. Okay, so that is the second part. The last part is if the market now proceed to dropping further down, I guess I'm not sure about this sell. It's very painful though that I won't have to open this sell again, but I'm not confident about it. And that's the truth, guys. I am not 100% confident about this short position. I am not 100% about it. And that is not fair. Okay. So what is the moving average 50 and 200? Yes, those are the moving average. 250 period. Okay. So Aussie dollar, so far so good. It looks really neat. Okay. But the plan is to see if I can get a buy trade at the top here or a sell position at the bottom here. But this sell, I will be very cautious. And the reason why I would consider it in the first place is because of this moving average. All right. Because of the momentum, the market is still very bearish. No matter what anybody is telling you, the market is still very, very bearish. Taking a look at this on the 2-hour time frame, you can see it is still very bearish, extremely bearish. But the market don't sell forever and it doesn't go up forever. The plan is to see if they can break above here, pull back, then we start looking for a possible buy trade. For now, I'm watching it and I'm waiting patiently on Aussie dollar. Moving to Euro USD. Euro USD tanked up, pull back, and then it's just crazy from there. So definitely, like I said, if you flip dollar index, if you flip it from the upside to the downside, you will see that it looks exactly like what? Like Euro dollar. So right now, I think Euro dollar is a very good buy right now, to be honest. The euro dollar is a very good buy. We already have a crossover. Okay, last week we had a crossover, but the reason why I didn't take that buy because of last week NFP, and we saw you all saw what NFP did. Went up and it came down. It was crazy. It was crazy. All right. So now we've seen a very decent breakout move here. Personally, I was even expecting a more higher move to the upside. Okay, then I'll wait for the pullback. Okay, and that's exactly what I'm waiting for. I want a better push to the upside. Wait for the pullback, then I will look into buying euro dollar. And that by that time, all the dollar would have also put itself in a place. Pound dollar will have reassembled itself. Dollar index will have also reassembled itself. Then it will be a very good. It will be a good play to run. Aside that, I am still gonna be. I'm gonna chill, and I'll watch it very closely. So let me tell you what I'm looking at. So I'll wait for something like something a little bit deeper to the upside, and then maybe a nice and cool pullback, and then I'll look for a buy trade from there. Okay, and definitely I'm gonna target a better up right here. This will be my ultimate target. But right now, let's just say I'm waiting for his buy at the top there. And by the time that all of that play out, we get a trend line. Okay, we get a better trend line to draw. And all things being equal, I guess this will be it. But if not, if that's not the case, okay, if that is not the case, this buy trade is not the case. And what we see probably is probably will be just higher high, higher low. If you understand with Elliot's wave, you know, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 1, 2, what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that there's always three pullback. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then the market will do what? We continue the move to the upside. So this might just be the three-wave correction, and the market will continue to drop down. But either way, because my trade kind of like aligned with Elliott wave in a very simple way because I watch the pattern, I watch the wave. Okay, that's the reason why I will consider a better push to the upside to break this high decently. It will break to the top, and then it pull back nicely, use this as support, and then I will start investigating from this place right here. Okay, if I investigate long and well enough, I will look into buying if I'm convinced enough. But if I'm not convinced enough, I will just let it go. Okay, don't forget, guys, I don't have any problem letting the trade go. I don't have any problem with that. I don't care. Okay, I genuinely don't care. It's already the end of the year. Okay, crazy things happen. And any loss, if you go ahead and accrue a crazy loss for yourself, that might be what you have to hold on to 2025. And that would definitely mess up with your psychology. So to avoid that, risk as little as possible. Try to pick as little as much trade as little as possible. Don't jump into trade abruptly. Just be careful. Okay, approach the market cautiously towards the end of the year. So moving forward, so USCHF, another plan, another trade, because most of my trades are dollar related. So you might guess the reason why I'm not jumping into it like abruptly. Okay, because they are all dollar related. I've got to wait, I've got to be patient. But dollar index is part of my top trade setup because I'm very, very much interested in the setup and the market is ranging. We all know that all this buy that we took right here, we took it after the break of the range. Okay, so right now the market is ranging again. We had a very spiky drop this morning as regard the US election uncertainty. So now if you get a break above the pullback, right, we start investigating for a further buy. A break low here and pullback, start investigating for a further sell. All right, and that might be something we should pay close attention to today, provided that we already have a crossover and the market is also ranging, and it's ranging for the past 18 days. Okay, I measured this morning also. It's ranging for the past 18 days. Yes. So I think 2-3 weeks is enough to know a range or to confirm a range for me. So I can start looking for a very possible breakout and I can trade that. So first off, we gotta wait for breakouts. Breakout has to happen first, and then we now wait for the pullback. Then this area has to be used as resistance, even though it was previously used as what? As support. So once it's used as resistance and I get a very good price action at the top here, I'll look into selling. And that will be a very good trade after all, because we have a very clear and easy move to the downside right here. Aside this particular support, there's no other thing that could hold on to the price from falling further right inside that circle. So moving forward to the trade I don't really have much set up on. So Kiwi dollar also kind of tapped me out in loss anyways. But you can see what's happening already. It's going back down. So that is another reason why I am not looking at this. I'm not taking this very seriously because of the current momentum of Kiwi dollar. Okay, because of the current momentum of Kiwi dollar, I'm not super interested in it for now. All right, I'm not super interested in it now. But let's see how it goes. By tomorrow, we should have a better setup on Kiwi dollar. Okay, by tomorrow, if it's gonna break to the upside, I guess we'll see that by now. By tomorrow, and if it's going to continue the downside, I guess we'll see that also by tomorrow. But for now, no plan on Kiwi dollar. I'm just going to speculate from afar. All right. And there's no problem in that. There's no fault in speculating from afar also. You have to pick your fights. As a trader, pick your fight judiciously. Going to GU is a very possible buy for me. As I'm also looking forward to take a buy on EU, I'll be looking to take a buy on GU. But probably not immediately. Okay, you can see we have a very good build up despite this range. Okay, so I just wanted to continue. This right at the top here, that's where I'll be looking for that. What is the accurate time frame to analyze as a swing trader? As a swing trader, there's something called top-down analysis. Top-down analysis, TDA. That is it. Okay, you start from the monthly, you go to the weekly, all the way down to the daily, then down to 4 hours, and then I pick my entry on 1 hour. And that's exactly what I teach all my guys. Okay, top-down analysis. All right, that's what I do. As a swing trader, you have to do it. Then by the time you analyze the market from monthly to weekly to daily to 4 hours, 1 hour will be very clear, to be as clear as day for what you have to, what you have to do will be exposed to you like very clearly. You know what to do. You will definitely know what to do. So that's how I got to this place. I started from the monthly. Okay, I don't want to go to the monthly to make it. So it doesn't look crazy. You can see right there. I started everything from the monthly. I got to the daily, and then all the way to the 8-hour time frame, then 4 hours. Then I started making plan on the 2-hour time frame, and I look for my entry on the 1-hour time frame. You've got to know how to do top-down analysis. If you can do that, then your life will become easy. So there's no best time frame anywhere. Okay, just how you approach the market and how you trade it yourself. That's how it goes for me. So pound dollar, first off, for me to consider a buy trade, this particular trend line must be broken. We already had one here broken. So this second one has to be broken also. If it broke to the upside, pull back. I will close my eyes and do what? And take that back. And then we'll have a very cool trend line also to follow. Okay, we have a very good trend line to follow. So that's that. For the buy plan. For sell plan, it's right below here, as per usual. I was looking for it right below here after this crazy drop, which was caused by, I think, the GDP, the pound GDP last month, or maybe CPI, I can't really remember right now. But that drop was caused and everyone saw it. So right now, I'm just waiting to see how I get into GU. Sell right below here. Okay. If it break below here, I'm not going to take the sell. Definitely. I'm not interested. I wait for it right down below here and take my sell. Moving forward, so GU, these are the two plans on GU. Up, and down, up, down. All right. So pay your close attention to this, and that will be all. USD card, as far as I'm concerned, I have the same plan I had on UJ on USD card. It's still quite bullish. I'm going to keep that going. I will look for possible buy right at the bottom here. Okay, if possible. And if it end up breaking down like this, I guess I'll start looking for sell. But right now, all my plan, everything I have is on buy, and I will keep a close tab on that, on the USD card. So whatever happens, I will keep I will keep you guys posted, all right, on USD card. But right now, let's focus on our top trade setup, which is UJ, Aussie dollar, Euro dollar, and USD, and the one we have running, which is Euro GBP. So let me show us gold before I wrap it up today. So this is gold. This is how it's going right now. When I was having this session this morning, I said, gold is a very good buy, okay? Gold is a very good buy, all right? However, it is very tricky to buy right now. Why? Because of US election. Although I won't suggest it, and I personally won't be taking this trade myself, all right? Because of the current drama as far as geopolitics and geopolitics aside, as far as the US election is even concerned, there's no one is leading the poll, right? We have a very good, very tight call right here, and everything will be clear tomorrow for sure. But right now, there's no one leading the poll. Everything is still the same. So we just have to watch this. So if you're interested in gold, you might want to scalp it, or you might just want to leave it alone. Okay, but if you guys follow me as I trade here, the only trade I'm currently in on is 0 GBP, and I'm holding on to that. I don't care whatever is happening to gold, but it's a good buy right here. All right. But if you have a demo account, they can just smash it back. The 0.01 or maybe 5 standard lots. It doesn't matter. Okay. It's a demo. So GJ, as far as GJ is concerned, you can see it's ranging right at the top there also. So I think I put this right here yesterday on Friday. I'm not looking into taking any trade on GJ right now. Okay, you can see it's a very clear range. We have a crossover right here, and a multiple crossover, to be honest. I mean, if you are being real right here, this is not a very big price action. Okay, so GJ is a no for me. Okay, it's a no for me. All right, I don't think it's worth it. And in Japanese yen, there is bank holiday, so it will be very, very weak and it will be very, very slow. Yeah, it'll be slow. All right. And lastly, we have Bitcoin. Bitcoin is dropping down gradually. I think we can start looking for a short position as far as Bitcoin is concerned, but I'm not going to take that short trade. I prefer trading Bitcoin during the weekend when I don't have anything I'm doing. But I'm going to take a short position. It's going to look like this. Okay, exactly like this. This is how it's going to look. And looks quite decent. Okay, if this play out, we see it tomorrow. And if it doesn't, it's going to close out to the loss anyway. So that will also be something to look forward to. Right now, this is how it goes. All right, as far as I'm concerned, the short position for me on Bitcoin, and that's how I'm going to keep it. Moving forward, let's do a quick recap. So the first recap is on Euro GBP. You can see that I didn't profit, maybe 1 pip or 2 pip profit already. So let's see how that goes. I'm not hoping. I'm actually not holding my breath on this one. I just want to see how it goes. To be honest. Let's see. Let's just wait for it. So that was the buy on Euro GBP. We have like 80 pips. I mean, 18 pips to 17, 18 to 17 pips stop loss. And a take profit of how many pips is that? Should we take a sell on Bitcoin? No, how much is in your account? I want to take a sell on Bitcoin. Please don't. All right. We have 87 pips take profit on Euro GBP. So that is that. That's it. Moving forward to USDJPY. USDJPY is also very cool, but we are watching it very closely. And then Euro USD also, I think a possible buy is a route, but I will investigate. I was expecting a deeper, a more higher move before a pullback, but if the pullback happened before the higher move, then I guess that will be that. Let me put an indication at the bottom there, just in case. Okay, and then we have USDCHF, which is also ranging. And I guess I'll be leaning towards sell on USDCHF. So I'm already leaning towards buy on Euro dollar. And I'm also leaning towards sell on USDJPY. It's just normal for me to lean towards sell on USDCHF as well. So let's see how it goes. If anything happens, guys, call my attention to it and then we look into it together. Okay? So that is that for today's session. I'm very sure you've taken the appropriate screenshots as I told you. Okay, so have a great day, guys. I will see us tomorrow.